Our conversation is still on old habits, what they mean, and how you can change them. And yes, Omobelede and I, we took the next one that says skipping breakfast, of which we've been able to establish that she's guilty of that. Yes. So now we said that, one thing or new habits that you can do, things you can do to replace this old habit. Make a quick smoothie. It does not have to be bread. Omobelede now you can see. Or oatmeal. Or create something solid. Some solid morning routine. Organize yourself the night before. I feel like the morning routine should be you, still trying to get something in your stomach and all of that. And organize yourself the night before is also, putting something in the fridge, prepping for the morning so you microwave and eat it.
I'd work on it. Probably cereal. Oatmeal can work.
Also, okay, don't worry. I was going to ask what's
my favorite cereal.
Yeah, but for lack of mentioning your brands.
No. Actually, I like cornflakes. Or Frosties or something. I don't know, but I like or Rice Krispies or something. But I like but I prefer cornflakes. Any sort. Not any sort. Where there's some brands that are not very nice.
Yeah.
But there's a particular one that I really enjoy. I like cornflakes.
I think left for me, I'll just do very thick tea with 2 slices of bread. Or toast. Oh my days. Toast.
Have you ever eaten my toast? I think I make very nice toast.
But you've never given it to me to eat before.
I think
Are you giving us after the show?
If you can buy the sliced bread and all of that, I think I can make you toast.
So what do you need? What are the ingredients? Just sliced bread?
I need bread, I need eggs, I need butter, I need sausages.
Sausages. Yes, I've eaten your toast. I just remembered. Yeah, it's delicious, actually.
I make very good toast. I can say that myself. In fact, it depends on, you know what? Let's just leave that. Anyways, this next tip says spending money on things you don't need.
Let's do this.
Okay, so what we want is boost of mood. We want to feel better. A lot of people spend money on things that they don't need. In fact, I feel like sometimes some people don't want to fall into that category of, I don't have this, or let me just buy things, and then they end up buying a lot of unnecessary things. It is things you do not need, please. And there's a tweet that I saw that really made me laugh. And the person said that, a lot of people buy things because they feel like other people would need them. I have a very good friend. She has everything and anything. And I know that she's watching the show, so that's why I'm saying
so she buys
she
everything.
Has everything and anything. If I open my mouth and say, I want this, I want a scissors that has a scalloping head, she has it.
She has it. Interesting.
I want the needle from Egypt. She has it.
Introduce me to that friend.
Oh my goodness. It is so it is you know her. You know this.
I do?
Friend. Yes. She has everything and anything, and she does almost everything. And sometimes I feel like, there's some things that she has that it's already unnecessary, really. And then she buys, like she keeps buying, like, okay. So the thought is, I'm buying this because I might need it in 2 years' time. Imagine.
Okay. So how about we take this conversation and bango? You're buying things. You know how they'll say, plan for the future.
Kenny, no. That's not a conversation. When you're planning for the future, it's different from when you are just buying. It is not on your budget. It is nothing. You can be lucky you might need it, but at some point it becomes unnecessary. You just have things.
Say, for example, you already have a bag of rice and you did not know that things will go up next year. And you said to yourself, you know what? I think I should just buy 2 extra bags of rice.
Unnecessary.
So what if by next year something actually happens and then the prices of rice goes up?
Okay.
Of which, of course, is not expensive here in Nigeria.
I agree with you.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
I feel like when it comes to food items, it is not a total waste. Thinking about it.
For food, maybe. And that is for non-perishable. If you're buying,
definitely.
And don't forget that food expire.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful because now talking about that, there's this particular show that I watch on TV. It's about couponing,
Okay.
but it's majorly in America. So this is what the show is about. So, you know, American society and stores encourages coupons. Coupons where you go to stores and then they can knock off certain prices off a particular product and all of that. Now, these people, what they do is extreme couponing. So they keep, when they buy magazines or there are like books that or magazines or brochures that they sell that has different sorts of coupons for different items. So what they do is they buy that, they sit down. In fact, they have magazines and catalogs for different coupons. They write it down, they take inventories, they go to probably, they would have done calculations from home and all of that. So when they go to the store, they know what they are going for. They know what they are buying. And the person can actually pick products worth of $50,000 or probably $5,000. Let me be very reasonable. $5,000. And at the end of the day, all they might be spending is $20.
Interesting.
And guess what? I saw a particular person. She lives in a 2-bedroom with her husband. Every part of her house is filled with groceries and things she doesn't need. Doesn't need. It has filled her space. At some point, when they were asking her what were the disadvantages, she said that, okay, so she has had products about 2-3 years that she has not even used and she has still bought more and then she has to declutter. It has been a lot of stress for her and all of that. Imagine that.
Okay, so for me, I just feel like I said, aside perishable foods, buying food like before a certain period at times can work. What I find problematic is those that already have, say for example, clothes. You have more than enough. Even the ones you have in your wardrobe, you've not worn half of it, and then just because you see this is trending on social media, you buy. You clearly don't need them because you already have more than enough. But because of it's trending and all of that, you keep buying. Yeah, it can be a really, really it's a waste of money, resources,
time,
and all of that.
Energy,
but what you can do is positive money management. How about you start to learn to, put in your money in things that would yield more returns for you, more income and all of that. Save the money. You could also save your money, instead of always spending it on things that you do not need. You can save your money. Pay attention to what we want to feel better about. Okay, so a lot of times, like according to this now, they said that the reason as to why we spend money on things that we do not need is because once we want to boost our mood or we want to feel better. Now, what do you want to feel better about? What exactly is the problem? What are you dealing with? What do you think you need to work on? What do you think you need to improve? If you can, ask yourself all of these questions, you can probably, learn about the things that you could do better instead of just always spending your money on irrelevant things or things that you do not need. You could even get new insights on what you can actually use that money for. It could still even be that you're still spending it on something, but something much more productive instead of things that you do not, require. And also, do we want intimacy, new friends, or new job? Now, a lot of people, some people, I don't want to say a lot of people now, some people, when you see them buying things, it's because maybe they are trying to belong to a certain class or to a certain clique or something. When you see that, your friend keeps putting on new shoes every day, new clothes, new wig. Yes, you don't need them because you have. But because you can see that, maybe ours is fluffy, hers is more soft and all of that, and what you have is not as soft as what your friend has, then just because you're trying to belong, just because you want to, make or, have them be your friend, to see you a certain way, you start to buy all of these things. Because, there are things that you buy that gives people an idea that, okay, so I'm thinking this one has money. So I'm thinking this one, just basically trying to prove or classy or trying to prove that, yes, you know what, I am trending with the world, which is not a bad thing, really. But, everything, we talk about moderation, we talk about balance every day. Everything is about balance. The moment you see that it's beginning to affect you financially, the moment you see that you're beginning to suffer financially just because of these things that you're buying, how about you cut it down a bit? How about you, try as much as you can, just like the write-up has said, invest your money, save your money, and definitely when you invest your money, it's coming back bigger, right? Then you can use the money or part of the investment when you get the returns to buy these things that you need. But when you know that you don't need it at that time, then you even have limited cash, and then that limited cash, you rather use it to, buy these items just because you're trying to make friends, new friends, or belong. That is a problem.
So I think that for that point that you raised, there are two ways to it.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything actually bad if you decide that, or you saw something that you like and you want to get it. Now the question is, can you afford it? Is it in your budget? Is it something that you really want to do, or you're just doing it because because of peer pressure, or because your friends are doing it and all of that? If you can afford it and it's something that you need, why not? I mean, a lot of people buy things that they need, while some people buy things that they don't necessarily need. I mean, if the reason why you're getting this is because of you want to be a society or a societal person, a socialite.
Yeah.
A socialite, I think that's the word. I think that's quite unnecessary.
But since we're talking about spending money on things you do not need, that means you don't need these things, but because you're trying to maybe satisfy a particular feeling or something, you buy them.
Yeah, and of course, financial literacy is very important. Please, and there are lots of educational materials out there that you can actually get, you can actually read, that would give you more knowledge on what you can do with your money, how your money can make more money for you, how you can invest, how you can save, and all of those. So maybe why you're spending money is because you feel you want to, fill a need. But maybe you should rethink it, have a second thought, or have someone talk to you about it. Now, this next one is talking about food. I think that a lot of people fall into this category because right now, research has said that majorly a lot of people are suffering from obesity, and it's you trying to lose weight can be a lot of work. So how about you think about healthy lifestyle? Now, this point talks about bringing on food after work. Binging, generally. Binging is very close to snacking, or you snacking when you're not hungry. So the only time I binge is probably when I'm watching a movie. I think it's a very bad habit. Do you fall in the category of people that cannot eat without doing something? Like there's some people
actually,
that
the moment I'm eating, movie is the next thing to say.
That's a bad behavior.
Yeah.
It's not actually healthy for you to be doing. You're meant to concentrate on your food.
We are concentrating on your food. It's not be fun. The food will not be interesting.
Really? What happened? I want to ask a question. What happened when you didn't have an opportunity of using a mobile phone to watch a movie?
We have television.
How did you eat? What happened when you were in school?
We have friends to look at, characters to watch, dramas here and there. You're watching something that is making the food more fun and enjoyable. Think about it.
Interesting. Anyways, binge eating is also related to binge watching anything, where what you're doing is you're having a repeated action. You're doing it over and over and over and over and over again on a stretch, or at a stretch rather. You're eating popcorn, you're eating ice cream, you're binging on and most times people binge on snacks. Like, I know for a fact that when I'm binging, it has to be when I'm probably seeing a series, one very interesting series, and I'm binging on plantain chips. There's this particular plantain chips that I like.
By the way, disclaimer. If you want to buy, okay, just in case, maybe you don't have much money, and then you just really want to get something for a birthday. If you buy a plantain, like a bundle of plantain, she will bless you. Like a bunch of it.
True, but
she will bless you. She likes plantain. Oh my days.
It's yummy.
I was thinking of getting it for you on your birthday, but okay.
And my birthday is pretty soon, so was good.
A bunch of plantain. Why would I even get that for your
I don't know why you want to get me a bunch of plantain because I'm going to give you a very weird look. But
okay, but you like it.
I do like plantain, but not too much of it. I know for a fact.
But
hold
then you
on.
cannot eat. If plantain is eating eba, she will eat plantain with
That's not
it.
true.
If she's eating indomie, she will eat plantain.
That's
And
not true.
if she's taking cornflakes, she'll ask if it's possible, do you have plantain?
No, that's not true.
Right,
It's probably
okay.
plantain and rice. Because it's delicious.
Plantain
Who
and
doesn't like
rice, plantain and spaghetti, plantain and beans, plantain and yam. Exactly.
Anyway, so back to binging. It is not healthy for you, please. And it is a old habit that you should actually drop. This is a new habit that you should pick up if you are really a binger or a binge eater. Is that the word?
I think binger is better.
It's a binge eater.
A binge eater.
Because when you're watching, you're a binge watcher or you're
so
binge
you're
watching.
you're binge watching, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So basically what you are doing right there, if you're someone that binges, is you want pleasure, you want relaxation, like you want to feel relaxed and you're doing something while you're doing other things. It's a very bad habit. This is a new habit that you should pick up. You can pick up quick 30-minute workouts. It is difficult.
When you're binging.
No. Instead of binging,
Okay.
you can work out. And immediately after take a a calm bath or a calm shower.
Okay, so this is hard, we must say, but it's something we can do. We can try it. You know, just see food and then choosing to work out instead of eating. Really difficult, but
I like the look on your face.
according to
while
how
you're
Koreans
saying this.
fighting, I can do it.
It's not impossible. It's really not impossible, but I haven't done it before, so I think we're going to do this together.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the end of the year. We should actually try new things. That's one of the reasons why we're giving you all of these tips. If you find yourself snacking, if you find yourself binging, if you find yourself spending money on things that you don't necessarily need, if you find yourself,
Skipping breakfast.
skipping breakfast, yes. I was trying to skip that too, but I mean, if you find yourself doing any of these things, please try as much as possible to pick on the new habits that we've outlined. Yes, it's easier said than done, but it is not impossible.
Yeah.